Meditation room. Fay Manor meditation room. Hey, it's you, pal! So you're going to be your lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Ha 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 ha! I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How about this? A real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. Oh my god. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Oh, God. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal, there's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over the tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy are those big. Looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? I put that son of a bitch away. Manfred Von Karma, he was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome discipline. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a second, but didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Well, wait a second. The 13, the kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about... Oh, no, no, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff. And it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it takes is mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get a terrible flashback to that case. Stop it! Get over it, Phoenix! That person is already gone. Alright, so he was looking for that article, and luckily we got one before we came over here. Dr. Gray brought this over to the office the other day, and... Hey! It's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit! 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal! Things only got worse after that! You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go! I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. I got another newspaper clipping. Let's take a look at it. Oh! Alright then. Let's go. Do this. Let's do this. We just found the thing that put this all together. Side room. Present. The victim. Eenie meenie, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that a possible existence for the news. So something that shows a possible connection between Eenie and Dr. Gray. And it's right here. Can I do a thing? No, I can't. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Meanie. Meanie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Meanie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed, she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, she was a nurse, perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray, which is how you knew of Dr. Gray, and you knew him through your sister. Unlock successful! It's so dramatic. The victim. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Meanie. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home, totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out, so is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the incident happened. The one where 14 patients died of from malpractice, yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told you my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how the psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into everyone's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in on it later. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Alright, now that we've done that, there's only one thing left to do. Oh my god, I've been sitting at this chair for an hour and 6 minutes. Ugh. Move. And at least... oh. It's gonna do a thing. Mr. Nick! What's wrong? I never left Coolrain Village. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Oh, bye. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know Enie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Alright, we're going to the detention center. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice! Ah! My! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. My. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was the top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. And especially when it's bad. Man, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mai closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mai, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me please, believe in your convictions and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. Can't have dreams? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Okay. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. There's only one key that we have. Mai, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen, right now that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... At the time, I didn't know. But this day was going to end with a turn of a surprise. Holy shit, she's got locks. Mai? Well, what? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psych locks. She knows something. Which means must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under a lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? To be continued. Well, that was an hour and 11-minute session. I'm going to die now. So, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next weekend. Bye.